Okay, hey everybody. I'm here with my buddy Jason. We're going to be reviewing Black Ribbons by Shooter Jennings and Hierophant. Basically, it's this album.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a concept album, I know that.
Yes. Very good one.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess I'll just do some background information real fast. Like you said, it's a concept album. It's kind of a rock. It's considered a rock opera. Stephen King, I believe, plays a major role in it, which I think is pretty awesome.
Will-O-the-Wisp.
Will-O-the-Wisp. Yes. It's Shooter Jennings' first album since leaving Universal Records.
Yeah.
And he was actually rumored. I actually when I was looking this up, saw that he was supposed to be playing, or rumored to be playing, the 2009 Warped Tour. That never happened. Because they considered him to be more pop oriented at that time. That's what I saw. That's what I saw. I don't know.
No, I'm saying they must be on crack or something.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. After listening to it, I was like, what? But I don't know. Anything else here? Let's see. Basically, there's a live album. It's called Black Ribbons, the Living album, which is available via a USB drive at his shows to support the Triple X movement. This basically helps musicians who struggle to receive mainstream recognition.
Yeah.
Which is really, really good. It's a really good cause there. What else? Let's see. Basically, the album is described as a lot of Allman Brothers and Pink Floyd meets Nine Inch Nails. And I could see that for sure.
Yeah.
On a lot of the tracks. So do you have anything else as far as background information?
Oh, he is the son of two country music legends. They're outlaws, but they're legends. Jesse Coulter and Waylon "By God" Jennings.
Yes.
His real name is Waylon Albright Jennings. Mm-hmm. He got the nickname Shooter from Waylon.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting, definitely. And I see that kind of badass I consider me a badass.
Yeah.
And I can see that when listening to this album, because this is my first time hearing of him, but I think it's the best album.
Yeah.
We'll see. But so do you want to start off with the track review and what you thought?
Yeah. Wake Up. Track one's called Wake Up. To me, verse is kind of mainly drums and bass. The chorus is, hard rocking, and, to me, it's about, the government trying to control everything, and, you don't let them get you down. Yeah,
that's definitely what I have. Speaking of the concept, I never actually said what I thought it was real fast. It deals with, as you said, government control, whether it be on the radio, as we see, with Will-O-the-Wisp or whatever, or TV censorship, or the state of the economy, I think was covered in there too.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, it's definitely interesting, as you said. Track number 2 here is Last Light Radio. It's 11:01 p.m. It's kind of although it's just Stephen King talking, it's awesome.
Yeah.
He talks about he shouts out to the shitty music of today. Calls it bubblegum music.
Which I completely 100% agree.
Me too, because a lot of the music nowadays is pop music, and it's, there's no substance to it.
Yeah.
If you look at a band like, we were talking earlier, 6 a.m., or anything really like that, It's got substance. It's got meaning to it. It's got books. It's got everything to it.
Yeah.
And this stuff nowadays doesn't. And real fast, might as well get a little bit of this. We were talking about the halftime show. About that. And just how we thought about that, and we'll get to at the end. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But just how bad it was.
Yes.
As bad as far as music goes.
Yeah. Right, I wanted that sparking guitar. I'm a guitar collector, as y'all all know on this channel. Oh, by the way, Jason has free right to upload this video on his channel. Just throwing that out there.
Okay. Yes.
Because I don't want you getting strikes or me. I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to do the third track here?
Yeah. Triskaidekaphobia.
Okay.
They could have made it. He could have had us name the title easier to say.
Yeah, I agree.
I know it's Fear of 13, but yeah. Beautiful piano intro, kind of mellow song. I have no clue what the hell this song is about. And I'm thinking it's a love song with a killer guitar solo.
Yeah, I honestly, after kind of looking it up, and Wikipedia is awesome in this case. I think it has to deal with, because if you get into the album, he talks about the government taking over and all this stuff. It could be about the government, like the government is about to take over and people are afraid. It's definitely, it's kind of, the instrumental work, the vocals are awesome.
Yeah.
It's a lot of rock influence in the track. And I'll just go on to the fourth track here. It's Don't Feed the Animals. I like this song's distorted sound, as I just did a Dinosaur Jr. review last week. It's a very punk. I think it's a punk sounding song. I don't know for sure. What do you think?
Yeah. To me, I'd say this is kind of like the sibling track to Triskaidekaphobia. Because on the CD, it goes like straight from there right into without a break in there on my CD. So I figured it's just a sibling track.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I had that with the one I got, but I mean I could definitely see that. It kind of coincides.
Yeah.
With each other. And it kind of, I like the dog effects to it. It's kind of, I think there was some dog growling effects or something in it. I think it's just an awesome touch to it,
Yeah. So, to me, it's kind of like a psychedelic rock song. With rap for the verse and a killer sample for the last verse.
Yeah. It definitely breaks up the album, makes it more interesting, I would say.
Yeah.
And then you want to do I might as well switch off. You can do the fifth track here.
The Breaking Point. To me, it's kind of it's a country song. Well, country for Shooter.
Yeah.
About a relationship that has run its course. Both people know it's time to end it, but they don't want to, and they're torn up about it. At least that's how I interpret it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I had. And I just said it's about maybe missing a woman or feeling lost in life. Something like that. And to me, I know I did a Paul McCartney review about a month ago or whatever. You guys can check that out as well. But to this song, it sounded a little bit like Paul McCartney as far as, some of the vocals. I mean, I don't know, but it's definitely interesting. Not exactly, but there were some points to it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We've got the sixth song here is Last Night Radio, 11:16 p.m. again, it's just a talking track. It's very kind of psychedelic, I would say, kind of creepy.
Kind of has kind of a X-Files theme song running in the background. That well, that's what popped in my head.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. To me, it's Stephen King kind of recapping the night and just basically he's giving a shout out to the government, about how they can take care of the citizens in the future, I would say.
Well, this is what I got. He talks about the government having to use army to control the people. He sees a park where he used to see kids laughing and playing and couples and all that stuff. And he sees a soldier in the park. He wonders if the soldier actually thinks he's doing right and if he even knows who he is.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's perfect. That's all of our meanings kind of go hand in hand anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Then we get track 7.
Yeah, go ahead.
Everything Else is Illusion. Kind of a hard rock song with kind of a southern rock vocal pattern. The chorus is on the choruses, and to me the song is about, ain't always believing what you see. Sing ain't always believing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of psychedelic.
Yeah. Exactly what I had. I had something about a great guitar and vocal battle at the end.
Yeah.
It seems like they're dueling. It's for sure awesome song here. All right, the eighth track here is God Bless Alabama, and it's got a country feel to it, a southern feel to it.
Yeah.
I would say a little bit. It's again talking about the loyalty to the southern U.S. To Alabama especially, and
that must kill you, being a Notre Dame fan.
Oh yeah, I got the Notre Dame shirt on today. Got it on, you guys can see that, but I do, and I just picked some out to wear, but like your review, when you did a review and you talk about that. Not your review, your top 30 list or something.
I gotta mess with some Notre Dame fans.
Hey, hey, they didn't show up to play that game anyway, so
yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. To me, it's very Pink Floyd inspired.
Yeah.
This song. Psychedelics in there.
Then we can
do track number 9.
Yeah. All This Could Have Been Yours. Pretty piano intro. Then it gets like into a psychedelic country song with some synthesizers. Yeah. And it's basically about having it all and then throwing it away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we see that a lot in life. You get yourself in trouble and there goes your life. It's a true life song. I think this album is a true life by the book album.
Yeah.
Every song corresponds with something in life. The 10th track here is again Last Light Radio. It's 11:29 p.m. Again, it's a talking track. I just put psychedelic again. I don't know for sure. Just a feeling to it. It's where Stephen King takes us through the night and talks about his different personalities in life. Whether like the bipolar. I don't know. It's got some weird vibe to it.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to describe it.
Well, this is what I had. He talks about the phases in life we all live in. He says tonight he is the last night. He is the magician. Tomorrow he'll be the warrior. Then it's an intro into F.U. I'm Famous.
Yes, sir.
Which I know me and you think that's pretty much the song of the album.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's just to me. I put here it's an anthem, is what that is.
Yeah.
It's a rebel song.
To me, this is what I got. F.U. I'm Famous, a hard rocking song, almost punk, basically about people who think sugar wouldn't amount to nothing, and his reaction is, well, F.U. I'm famous.
Yeah. That's what I have as well. I like the chorus. To me, has a nice. I should say the chorus. The middle of the song has a nice build up as well. And that leads us right into track number 12, Lights in the Sky. To me, I didn't get much out of this. I think I stopped right before this. I didn't actually go back and listen to it all. But I have it's a techno and rock mix, kind of a hip hop Kanye West sounding track.
Yeah, basically all I got is Lights in the Sky, techno psychedelia maybe.
Yeah.
Love song
it's got
from
nice
Aliens with a funny commercial at the end. That commercial's hilarious.
Yes, sir. This little album's got elements of humor in it.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely check it out, guys, if you like this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then but we're halfway through here. Want to do track number 13?
Yeah. Black Ribbons, a country song, acoustic, about a dude who's addicted to loving his chick, and basically it's eating him up.
Yeah. It's kind of depressing sounding.
Yeah. But,
A little bit.
real good country music can depress you.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And this is probably the most country, I think, on this is the most country song on the album.
Yeah.
Or the closest one.
And to me, it kind of had like, kind of a feeling of a really, really good 80s power ballad.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you could feel the pain in it. And it had that screaming morning guitar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. The 14th track here is on Last Night Radio. It's 11:41 p.m. now. Basically all I have, and this is actually on the CD itself, and excuse me for my French here, I'm going to say this. I like the killing for peace is like fucking for chastity, I think.
Yeah.
And that, to me, that line just something about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hilarious. It's got a meaning to it.
Yeah, this is what I put. Will the West is going through his stuff and reminiscing about his past.
Yeah. He's basically getting ready for the end of whatever he's talking about, the end of the world, the end of government, control.
End of him.
Yeah. As we see at the end of the album.
Yeah.
All right.
Summer
track number
15. Yeah. Summer of Rage, a rap song beat, a well-sung song, then about a government turns into a police state, and it kind of goes prog rock a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have something about it's got an 80s feel to it. I think a little bit of hip hop, maybe a little bit. They could also be rock and roll.
Yeah.
It talks about the trust issues that Americans have had maybe since the recession, or something like that. I don't just you could definitely interpret like that. But good song for sure. A lot of meaning behind it, regardless. You can do track number 16 too if you want.
California via Tennessee. Rockin' song about a dude missing his chick who moves from Tennessee to Cali to get away from a chick, and then chick back home, then starts messing her.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that's the meaning. It's very depressing, sort of, but it's not a depressing song.
Yeah.
It's a very upbeat song, very, just, I would say kind of punky, kind of a raw feeling kind of a song. Track number 7, you can do 17 too. I'll do 18 and 19.
The Eliminated. Eliminated? All right.
Yeah.
I think that's how you say that. Hard and heavy metal song about, government oppressing the people and how it's killing the world.
Yeah. I have very Black Sabbath-esque.
Yeah. I'd say maybe a little bit of Iron Maiden, too. When they go dark.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very good song. I had it about, like you said, a government kill-off, maybe, or, for mass disease, or, whatever. Definitely. Very, very dark, very, interesting track there. All right, I'll do 18 and 19 then. We got Last Light Radio 11:57. It's basically the 3 minutes to the end of Will-O-Wisp's life, and he's reflecting on his radio career, and just telling everyone thank you for everything.
Yeah, basically this is how I interpret it. Maybe he is essentially saying goodbye while he still has a chance to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a kind of creepy tone to it again, like all these interlude kind of tracks do.
Yeah.
But it's definitely interesting here. All right, track number 19 is When the Radio Goes Dead. I put it's got a soft guitar opening, kind of a slow build up, maybe a little punky sounding, maybe about radio censorship, maybe, or just government control. Or the fact that the government maybe has a little too much power.
Hell yes.
As you can kind of equate the government has too much power into today as well, because they do in some points. All right, you can do the final track number 20.
Yeah. All This Could Have Been Yours reprised. The intro segment, Will-O-the-Wisp is no more. The government comes in and shoots him.
Yes.
Or he shoots himself. It's a little fuzzy in that area.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's where the cops come in and actually shoot him, but
or cops, soldiers, whatever. It's a little predictable if you pay close attention.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit. I was like, really? Yeah. You couldn't at least throw in a few more bullets or something, make it like a firefight a little bit or something? But one freaking bullet, come on, shooter.
Well, I mean, it's a dramatic way to end the album.
I know, but he could have put a little bit more into that one spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it was really fast and he was dead,
Yeah. And then the actual song is, All This Could Have Been Yours, just the instrumentals.
Mm-hmm. And I put for the instrumental, I can't talk, kind of reminds me of 6 a.m. a little bit.
Yeah.
As far as some of their musical work. Check out 6 a.m. if you get the chance. We've been talking about it a little bit in the video.
Yeah.
Also, basically, I would consider this album to be considered maybe a cross-genre album because there's a little bit of southern rock to it. It's got a country feel to it. It's very catchy. The songs are. Basically, I put it's one of my favorites that I reviewed so far because it's a real life concept and people can kind of appreciate it if it's real life.
Yeah, I gotta give it 10 out of 10.
Yeah, me too. And I basically put if you enjoy rock and roll music, if you enjoy southern rock music like a Jackal or like Leonard Skinner or anything like this, you're gonna like this because it's got that tone to it.
Or if you like progressive music like Rush, Pink Floyd, stuff like that, you're going to like this album.
Oh yeah, it's got a bunch of Pink Floyd in
Some
it.
Rush in there too, and all that good stuff. Good musicianship.
Yeah.
If you like Justin Bieber, you're SOL on this one.
That's exactly what I put. It's definitely it's different because from the garbage that we have today. And I mean, I guess that's going to lead us right into our next topic real fast. This is the Super Bowl, the halftime show. What'd you think?
Sucked. Except for the part where Destiny's Child reunited for a couple of songs. That was pretty good. Other than that, I want that freaking sparking guitar. I'm a guitar collector, in case y'all didn't know. Now you know.
Yeah. I mean, I just didn't like the fact she didn't sing.
Well, she didn't sing at the inauguration either.
That's true. That's true. And I don't know if I buy that whole it's because of the pressure either.
Yeah. Kelly Clarkson didn't have a problem doing it, have a problem singing that day, so I ain't explain that one.
If there was an issue, I wish she would come out and say it. Just say I couldn't sing. And just fess up to it. Nobody, it's proven that she can sing.
Yeah.
If she does. And as far as this a little bit into the Super Bowl, after the halftime for about a good 45 minutes, there was a blackout.
And they said it was not her, which means it was her.
I agree. If you look at the size of that stage, I would say it's 5 or 6 big pieces they had to take apart.
That and little known fact that they try to keep quiet. That thing knocked out the power in the rehearsal space or rehearsal building, whatever they call it, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And yet it did not knock it was the thing that didn't knock the power out. Right.
Well, yeah, because it just happened for no reason. So, I mean.
I saw the thing, I was like, that's too big for a Super Bowl.
I mean, it was basically, you get the middle of the field. It was basically from like the 20-yard line to the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
And it didn't seem like they didn't use a lot of it.
No.
It was there for, the decoration. There was like 2 faces in it.
Yeah.
Which, as far as the Super Bowl halftime shows go, if it was a rock band, because of you said before, football is such a violent game, as we've seen. I'm watching ESPN now; they're talking about it.
Yeah.
And football is such a violent game. They should have a violent, maybe Metallica or something.
6 a.m., which me and you would love.
Yeah, that would be pretty. That'd be awesome.
You see us up on here like going crazy.
That would be pretty.
I'd say Motley, but they got mad at what Janet did. No telling what Tommy and the boys would do. Especially Tommy.
Yeah. With the titty cam and all this, yeah.
Yeah.
All this stuff. When I went to see him in Chicago, they didn't do that, so.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but,
did it on the Carnival of Sins DVD.
I saw that on the internet. Let me ask you this. As far as the future halftime entertainments, who should be there?
This is just a personal preference. If they can somehow Zeppelin reuniting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean.
But Robert Plant's being a prick and won't play with Zeppelin anymore.
I mean, for me, I would say really anything that's not pop.
Yeah.
I really don't care.
Yeah.
As long as the artist, like, I know Paul McCartney did something in 2005, I believe. And then I know Ringo Starr did it. I'm talking to my friend Bobby. Check out his channel, RKM Loves HP.
Yeah. We got a review coming up with him in the near future.
Yes, sir. I know, like I said, I think Ringo has done it in the past, and you got all these people who've done it. So I think it should be.
Throw Carrie Underwood up there. She'd be good.
Yeah.
She has kind of a hard style.
Mm-hmm. Aerosmith?
I'd love that. Again.
For one or two songs, Aerosmith. I'm just throwing that out there. They've got that new album which we should review.
Yeah.
One of these times, but
yeah, we will.
I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. Just anything different. That's all I'm saying.
Anyway, that's about all we got. So if you have any questions for me, hit me up at lancemosstv@gmail.com or Facebook. You can follow me on there. Go to Lance Moss TV, hit the follow button. Or, if you're one of my actual friends on there, shoot me a message.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe, by the way, please.
Yes, and you can subscribe to my channel. You can find me on Facebook as well. I have a album review corner Facebook page. I put that link below in the video. Check that out. And I normally respond to those messages. If you have any questions, you can email me, personal message me on YouTube, or whatever. Just any ideas for reviews, any video ideas, anything.
Yeah.
And that's basically it. Check out Lance's reviews. Check out my album review corner. I've got some new videos up. Basically it. Thank you guys for watching.
We'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.